January 2006, in New York, a patient of a psychiatrist drew the face of a man appearing in her dreams. She said that this man repeatedly gave her advice on her private life, and that she had never met this man in her entire life. The portrait was then left forgotten on the psychiatrist's desk for a few days. Another patient then saw the drawing and recognised his face, and said that he had also been visited by this man in his dreams. The other patient also claims he has never seen this man in his entire life. After hearing this, the psychiatrist sent the portrait to his colleagues so that they could show the picture to their own patients with recurrent dreams. 4 patients recognised the man as a frequent presence in their own dreams. All of the patients referred to him as this man. Since January 2006 until today, at least 2,000 people have said they have seen this man in their dreams. Reports come from all over the world, including cities like Barcelona, Stockholm, and even New Delhi, where a certain cryptid was also sighted. Hashtag humble plugs. No person resembling this man has ever been seen though. There is also no common trait or similarity among the people who have dreamed of him. So, who is this man? Well, before we cover some of the theories, I thought maybe we could take a look at some of the dreams of this man people have experienced, just to give a bit of context about him. I fell in love with him from the very first time I saw him in my dream. Even though, if I think about it, I must admit he's really ugly. That's a bit harsh. And yet, each and every time, he sweeps me off my feet with his romantic gestures and sweet words. He buys me flowers, jewellery, and he even takes me out to dinner or to the beach to watch the sunset. I dreamt of this man when I was in the 10th grade. He hasn't been in any recurring dreams, just one very memorable and terrifying dream. In my dream, I was stuck in a room sitting on a stool. A few feet away from me, there was a television set. I was then visited by 2 men I had never seen before, not this man, and they both attacked me. I woke up covered in sweat and tears and I was screaming. I somehow fell asleep again and I found myself back in the room. I started screaming and crying. Then this man showed up on the screen. I begged him not to harm me. He didn't change his blank expression or speak. He then slit my throat and I woke up. I suppose he let me out of the nightmare, but I couldn't stop thinking about him for weeks. I still have some of the sketches I drew of him. I know it's kind of weird. I have seen this man in 3 completely different dreams. He was slightly different from the drawing, but I recognised him immediately. He appeared suddenly and disappeared in the same manner. His message in all 3 of my dreams was, "It's all over." That was repeated 3 times in each of the dreams. The differences in the picture and the man in my dreams are, his hair was a little longer on the top, and his eyebrows were not as bushy, but other than that, he is identical. I had no fear of him, but many questions. So, those are just some of the many dreams people have. By the way, I've left a link in the description if you want to read more. While you're down there, by the way, you could subscribe. Just saying. But then, who is this man? Well, there are several theories as to who he actually is, and my next few sections cover just that. This first theory gives a reasonable explanation for why all of these people are dreaming of this man. The idea is that when you learn of this phenomenon, you are so impressed by it that you subconsciously implement it into your own dreams, causing you to dream of this man. This, in my opinion, makes tons of sense and provides a good explanation for all of these this man dreams, other than the standard explanation that a lot of people are just lying.
But Octaps, where's your usual stupid malarkey that we all subscribed for? It's right here, mate. It's right here. This theory says that this man is a real person who is capable of entering others' dreams by means of specific psychological skills. This man purposefully goes into these dreams to just mess around or have a general laugh for fun. He's basically playing a giant sandbox game in someone's mind. This man be playing Gary's mod for free. Hashtag not sponsored. Some say he looks the same in both the dreams and real life. Others say his dream appearance is his disguise. Some people even, get this, think he is a government experiment developed to help mind control the entire human population. This theory is obviously very true, and I see no problem with it. This man is a god, and we should all bow down to our dream travelling overlord. And this man, if you are listening, if you need an assistant, contact me. I'm sure you know the best way to do so. Following on from the God theory, this is another one of the absolutely bonkers, I mean less scientific theories I have. The theory says that this man is the creator of life itself. Basically God in the form he chooses to show himself. He comes to people in their dreams to help them and guide them down the right path, his chosen path for them. My final theory stems from something called Jung's psychoanalytic theory, which says that this man is an archetypal image. This means he is an image of a man the mind itself has created to help a person during emotional, dramatic, or difficult hardships, or generally just anything you are struggling with. The mind creates this image because it can't relate a real person's face to these events or feelings, so it makes its own. Now, all God jokes aside, this one definitely makes a lot of sense to me, and is the best explanation in my opinion. So, we're at the conclusion, but I need to answer the one question I've been teasing this entire video. Who is this man? Well, personally, I think he's our new saviour. All bow down to the... No, I'm kidding. He's not real. I think the answer is actually really simple. He is a creation of our own mind. We either learn of this cool phenomenon and then implement it into our dreams, or our mind creates it to help us during a difficult time. That's it. Plus, the whole story is kind of sketchy. A psychiatrist wouldn't leave confidential information on his desk. I'd hope not anyway. And also, we don't fully remember our dreams, so it's easy to match any man we faintly remember from our dreams to the image of this man. So the whole thing could be a hoax. But then that's a whole other rabbit hole that we don't need to open up today. But we still need an answer. So, who is this man? He's you. Hello, this is Octaps. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button and notification bell if you want to see more. And if you hated it, hit the dislike button and tell me what went wrong. The topic of this was actually super disturbing. In fact, I spent so long making this that he even appeared in my dreams. But I've been making this video for ages now, non-stop, so I think that's a reasonable explanation for it. Unless he got my message from earlier about needing an assistant, then I'm still down. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Take care and goodbye.